The next task here is to give the bird an energy variable, right? And make sure that it goes down when it is hit by a bullet. Okay, and so let's go ahead and see how that works. Of course, we're going to go to our variables and we're going to make one. We'll call it bird energy for all sprites and say OK. Of course, we initialize all of our variables in our backdrops, so let's go over there and we'll set bird energy to 6. I don't know if you remember, but the original game has 3 hearts, and we're gonna, oh, right here, it has 3 hearts, and every time you get hit, the hearts go down by half. So we have 6 units of energy, so we're gonna set that to 6. Oh, we already have it here actually. And now we need to set it so that if the bird gets hit by a bullet, then his energy goes down, right? So we go over here to the bullet, and these are our 3 enemy bullets that we're using. And I guess we can just go ahead and drop it in a forever. So let's go and grab a control, get a forever loop, and we could say if touching bird, then we are going to go to variables and change, not set, but change bird energy by -1. But the problem here is if we have it set like this forever loop runs 60 times a second. And that means as the bullet is going through the bird, it's going to continue taking down energy points for each shot. So let's go ahead and test this out and see what happens when this first butterfly shoots a bullet at the bird. Did you see that? It went from 6 down to 1. Okay, and so we don't want that to happen. We could program it so that the bullet goes away when it hits the bird, but I think the easiest way to solve this issue is if we just put a wait in here, right? So we wait maybe 0.2 seconds. That'll give enough time for the bullet to pass through the bird and for it not to re-register that it's hitting the bird again. So let's go ahead and test that out. We should see that bird's energy going from 6 to 5, and that's it. Good, there we go. So 6 to 5, and we're good to go, right? One more thing is when the bird gets hit, we probably want to tell the player that that's happening, and the way that we can do that is we can go ahead and play a sound right in here, like a tennis hit, right? So it's like, oh, I got hit. Oh, I got hit, right? So let's go ahead and see if this works out. We should hear a sound. Okay, there we go. So it looks good, sounds good, and I think we're ready to move on.